Kawahara has stopped his opponent in the first 2 rounds in 6 of his 7 wins. Neither man used to going to deep water. Very wide stance here on Kawahara. Let's see if Adewang can flurry early. Small but excited crowd as One Championship kicks off the 2021 calendar with a stacked card. Leg kick from Kawahara, counter overhand right fell short from Lito Adewang.
Adewang's gonna try to bait Kawahara to come forward and get caught with some of these punches. I like how he's utilizing the leg kicks early because he also knows that Kawahara has really good movement.
Lito Adewang in the traditional Team Lokai red trunks. Also has become tradition, the Team Lokai mullet. Leg kicks again from Lito Adewang. The Thunder Kid raining down a storm so far on the legs of Kawahara. That very wide stance may be affecting the ability of Kawahara to check those leg kicks. Moves in for a takedown to no avail though. Right hand lead, stiff jab there from the Thunder Kid.
Kawahara did get deep into that takedown, but beautiful defense by Adewang to stop him right in his tracks.
Kawahara the more flat-footed of the two, assuming that karate stance. Switching stance to southpaw, now back to orthodox Kawahara. Adewang setting himself. Left hook to overhand right, loaded up the overhand right, but telegraphed it. Drift back to center circle. Nice outside thigh kick to the back leg there from Kawahara. The Thunder Kid clips him over the top. Overhand right coming very close for Lito. Kawahara showed his cards then with the right hand. Outside leg kick from the Japanese warrior.
Both these guys are winging the hooks at each other. They are letting those hands fly.
Absolutely no filling out process in the opening round. Both men guaranteeing a knockout. Hands low on both. Adewang's got the right cocked and ready. Adewang has had success so far going to the legs of Kawahara. There's a kick to the ribs from the Thunder Kid. Kawahara now up on the balls of his feet, bouncing in and out, trying to find range. Adewang still targeting the legs of Kawahara. What's the game plan there for the Thunder Kid Dragon?
And he knows exactly what Kawahara wants to do. He wants to come in and come out. He wants to bob in like a fencer and then get back out. If Adewang can just start beating up those legs, it's really going to limit that movement, and it's going to slow Kawahara down, and he's going to be more stationary to get caught with some of these punches.
An overwhelming 83% of fans on the One Super app tipping a win for Lito Adewang tonight. Adewang went for the outside lead thigh of Kawahara. Kawahara tries to clip him with that looping right. No success so far with the hands of Kawahara. Adewang thought about the front kick off the rear leg. A very calculated approach by Adewang tonight so far. That was almost a hammer fist strike there off the left hand from Kawahara. A little unorthodox. Looping left hand from Adewang. Good snappy jab and out of range immediately Kawahara, avoiding the counter strike. Adewang has that beautiful ability to combine power with speed and precision.
Yeah, his speed almost creates that power, especially when he gets you hurt. He jumps all over you. You can see what these guys are trying to do. They're trying to pull each one of them, their opponents, into their punches. They're trying to move back and then counter with a beautiful cross.
Good outside leg kick there. Just connecting with the bottom part of the shin was Kawahara. Adewang goes to the ribs, 3-2 combination. Another rib kick there from the Thunder Kid.
30 seconds left in the first round.
Good superior striking there from Lito Adewang.
The biggest difference is these kicks coming from Adewang. They are scoring in rapid succession, especially when Kawahara switches to southpaw. You can see Adewang starts teeing off on that roundhouse kick.
Jab too, but the distance isn't there for Kawahara. Tries a jump turning back kick. Uchidogeri doesn't work for him. Good right hand lead there from Kawahara, trying to mix it up. Overhand right from Adewang for the headache maker. Into the first round, we go to the towels. Folks, give us a follow across all your social media platforms at One Championship on Facebook and Twitter. Dragon, your thoughts after one?
Yeah, I like what the work that Adiwan did early in that round with those leg kicks and the body kicks as the round progressed. He was scoring very heavily. And he also slowed down that movement. As the round wore on, Kawahara seemed to slow down a little bit. He wasn't fully committing to those shots. He attempted a takedown early in that first. But Rich Franklin, how'd you break down the first 5?
Yeah, I'll tell you, I gave Lito, I scored him on that takedown defense there, but it was all about the striking in this round. And I've edged Lito out on this one. And I'll tell you what was the difference maker for me with just a little over 2 minutes left in that round. Lito landed a nice kick right-hand combination that kind of threw Kawahara back a little bit. But otherwise, this is a pretty even chess match. I still have Lito inching it out after 5 minutes of action.
Ready?
Great to have the ace, Rich Franklin, with us here in the Singapore Indoor Stadium tonight for One Championship Unbreakable. And as you saw after the first 5 minutes, the striking superiority in particular leaning the way of the Thunder Kid from the Philippines, Lito Adewang. Skip up inside thigh kick, high to that femoral profunda there from Kawahara. Trying to throw a cannonball off that right hand did Adewang. A little more coming forward already in this round from Kawahara. Adewang circling into the right hand, the preferred hand of Kawahara, though he does switch stance a lot, as you are seeing. Good cracking rib kick. He's landed that a few times in the match so far, Adewang. It's the power kick off the back leg. The torque of the hips, the pivot on the balls of the lead foot, enabling that beautiful Mawashigiri roundhouse kick. Adewang leads in, swings the left hook. Kawahara, very straight up stance, hands are low. Thinks he's a little quicker than Adewang. Believes he can time it if Adewang comes looping in with the left or the overhand right, that he's got the quickness to evade it and get out of dodge.
He's having a hard time with the distance of Adiwan, though. If he closes the distance, he gets met with a flurry of punches. But if he stays at this kicking range, Adiwan's just a little bit faster with these kicks, and he's scoring with the legs.
Kawahara wears that leg kick to the back of the calf. Nicely placed from Adewang. Kawahara needs to start committing to some techniques here. And you see Adewang just playing mind games.
You mentioned the wide stance in the beginning of the first round, and it's kind of lending to the ability for Adiwan to land these leg kicks.
A wide stance is not conducive to checking low kicks.
It's hard to get that leg up and at least reduce some of the pressure that he's feeling from these leg kicks. He's got to start.
Oh, smack bang! Smack bang! Smack bang! Smack bang! One punch and the Thunder Kid is back! That was Thor's hammer in the left hand! The Thunder Kid is back!
He had a hard time with the range, and when he enters the pocket of Adiwan, he gets put down. What a beautiful left hand. Rich Franklin, I can see the excitement in your eyes. You're dying to say something.
I'm trying to be unbiased here because I have both athletes in the ring, but it's difficult to be unbiased when Lito is the one that came
Can I just say, folks, right now, Rich Franklin has tears of joy in his eyes at this. Lito Adewang, from the heartbreak at the end of 2020 to come back in the winner's circle tonight with a highlight reel one-punch knockout of Kawahara. That was startling. That is why they call him the Thunder Kid.
Oh, that was beautiful. Man, he packed some thunder in that left hook. What a thing of beauty.
This match was presented to you by Petron. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest for your winner, by way of knockout, Lito Adewang.
Opicic quick out of his corner, establishing himself in center circle. Sasano on the outside. How does Sasano get on the inside of those long arms, those long legs of the Serb? Outside leg kick from Opicic. Switch up round kick there from Opicic. Lots of instructions coming from the corner of Susano early.
We're good? All right.
A little flick to the groin there. Body shot, nicely done. Doubled off the left hand, went body head, then an outside leg kick Susano. Good combination from the Portuguese man. Oh, Opicic dropped down for a liver shot. Trying to tuck it under the right elbow of Susano. The way that Opicic moves, he moves like a middleweight, not like a heavyweight. He's damaging the liver. It's hurt Susano already. His body's sore. He may be ripe for the picking. Another liver shot. He's hurt. He's grimacing. He's going to go down. It's a count here from Olivier Coste. The punishing liver shots, digging up between the 9th and 10th ribs, impacting the vagus nerve. And Susano's in a world of hurt. He's in a whole lot of bother, you better believe it. Opicic's going to try and finish. The liver's exposed, but Susano battles back. Oh, groin strike. That was a bad one.
Stay there. Go over there.
Card coming out. Time for recovery. There'll be up to 3 minutes recovery time for Opicic. That was a hard groin strike. Rich Franklin.
I know this wasn't done on purpose. Opicic here has 3 minutes to recover from this, but this is probably the best case scenario for Susano because it is very difficult to recover from those body shots.
Guys, I don't know what it's like to get hit by a liver shot, but Mitch, I'm told it's the most painful way to get knocked out is from a liver shot.
I'll tell you what, Shabella, what we will do is go to the gym tomorrow, and I will show you what it's like to get knocked out by a liver shot.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, Rich. I'm good. Oh, look at that. Using the cage to springboard the right hand there. Susano straight back into the action. The Portuguese seem to have found his second wind after those devastating liver shots from Opicic earlier on.
Yeah, Susano needs to go back to that body with that mean left hook of his. There he goes.
Liver shots again. Going to the body.
Susano needs to keep moving. Lean on that experience. Slow down this giant Opicic.
Opicic just keeps coming forward. He is a relentless 200-centimeter machine. Body shot to inside thigh kick there. Looping shot to the body was telegraphed by Opicic.
Look at Opicic trying to pin him up against the circle wall there as he takes spinning to win it out of the equation, but he needs to go back to those body shots. I don't know if Susano is completely recovered from those massive left hooks.
Opicic comes forward again, full extension on the right arm. Oh, body shot again! This 6'5" monster continues to come forward, and Susano uses the fence once more. Overhand right there from Opicic. Susano goes body. Opicic just will not give him an inch. Not a millimeter to breathe. Not a millimeter to move.
Look at Opicic, even body shot to the body. Oh, that might have folded him.
Oh, high knee! Susano's right for the picking! High knee! High knee! Left hand! End of the round. End of the round. Oh, my goodness. Saved by the bell. If ever anyone was saved by the bell, what a shellacking.
Man, I know I've been called Mario Lopez in the past, but Susano was just saved by the bell there as Opicic was starting to pour it on, especially with those hooks to the body. He has found the secret to his success, and it lies in those left hooks to the body, Michael.
Thank you, Screech. Rich, 3 judges are scoring this one on a 10-point must system. The winner of the round gets 10 points. The Stoudemire boxer gets 9 points. There was a knockdown, however, which should be a 10-8 round to Rade Opicic.
It would be a 10-8 round, and I'll tell you, I thought that we were going to get a second knockdown there, and I might actually see a 10-7 round, but I've got this one scored 10-8 in favor of Opicic.
Folks, let us know your scorecard wherever you're watching around the world in over 150 countries on social media at One Championship Twitter and Facebook. Second round of absolute ownership of dominance from Rade Opicic. This human skyscraper. How many times did he go to the body? And you know what, folks? It's rare to see a man this tall go to the body so frequently, because when they do, their chin is momentarily exposed as they dip down because they have to reach so low. To see Opicic do it is just a treat. It's not something you see from 6'5", 200-centimeter combatants, right, Rich?
Particularly the way Opicic throws this body shot, because he doesn't really set it up with like a rear cross or anything. He just went downstairs right there, so it does leave him open very much.
It's like he's digging for fossils, Rade Opicic. And Sassano is hurt. There's no doubt about it. Continues to deliver, that time off the lead leg, Opicic. He's doing a number on Sassano, another digging body shot. Sassano drifts away. You see he's got to drift away from the left hand, but he's drifting into the right hand. Another body shot. Oh, the high kick! Almost shaved his beard off her right hand. Sassano's going to go down. Referee moves in, puts a standing count. Sassano's doing the chicken dance. It's over. It's over. It's good night, Irene. Rade Opicic is an absolute monster.
Wow, I think we might have a new title contender in the light heavyweight division. Rade Opicic. Wow, what a performance at Unbreakable. The way he was going to the body, throwing the jab, getting Susano to cover up, and then coming underneath with that hook to the body. But then he was saving all that power for that right hand, creating the angles, and then just putting it on him. See, that's what I was talking about, that straight right hand. That's the one that sent Susano wobbling. Came right down the middle of it. But watch how he creates these angles. See, he's hitting it from all different sides as he's spinning around, disappearing and then reappearing and then throwing those hands.
He's no flash in the pan. The question is, who's going to stop him? Who's going to stop him? Here's Dom Lau.
This match was presented to you by Myanmar Airways International. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest for your winner by way of technical knockout, Rade Opicic.
The knockout of the night could still be up for grabs. Outside leg kick there from Kapitan Petinju Academy. Alaverdi throws the left hand down the center. Outside leg kick misses for Kapitan. Alaverdi unloads the right hand. Kapitan's got to find a way to get inside the reach of the champion. Swings the legs again, does Kapitan.
Yeah, this is what you guys are able to watch, is that distance that Ramazanov is able to cover. He stays just out of the punching and kicking range of Kapitan, but then blitzes in and then he's gone.
Kapitan loading up already on that right hand. Inside leg kick. Kapitan's corner, happy with that technique. Ramazanov fires that long-ranging torpedo of a right hand down the center corridor.
Kapitan also believes that the body is going to be the key to his success. He wants to cash checks on the body of Ramazanov. Really start to just put in the work to the body, because that's where he believes is going to be the weakest point of Ramazanov.
Overhand right from Kapitan, counter left hand there from Alaverdi Ramazanov. Jab to Ramazanov, catches the leg.
Both of you. Don't grab the leg, okay? Okay? Shoot!
There are 3 ties in the top 5 of this division. Kapitan, Pittanong, and Nongo Gayangada. Alaverdi fakes the front kick, fires a right hand, nicely done. There's a right hand again from the champion.
You can see Ramazanov's doing a good job off the back foot, coming in and out. But Kapitan is starting to put it on him by trapping him up against the wall.
Solid right hand to the top of the head and a short left hook from Kapitan Petinju Academy. Step through knee from Ramazanov. Outside leg kick from Kapitan. There is no filling out process in this one. 1 minute remaining, first round. Left hook from Kapitan and a rib kick.
Yeah, that power of Kapitan, man. It's game-changing. You start to rethink your life choices when he starts to hit you.
Spinning back fist from Alaverdi Ramazanov. Got to be careful, though. When you throw the spinning back fist, you're momentarily blind to your opponent. Kapitan, high knee, left hook again. Forced to cover up is the champion. He's on the back foot, Alaverdi Ramazanov. Pokes out a jab. Jab 2, 3-punch combination. The left was a beauty. Momentarily buckled the knees of Kapitan.
Kapitan ate that left hook by Ramazanov and just looked at him and then answered right back.
Front kick from Alaverdi.
You gotta wonder, can the champion keep up this work rate? He is constantly moving and firing. And he's getting hit too in the process.
Blistering first round so far. Center circle for Kapitan. They clinch up. Elbows not allowed. It's a kickboxing contest for the bantamweight gold. Into the first round, we go to the towels. Folks, let us know your thoughts on Facebook, on Twitter, at One Championship. Score the winner of the round, 10 points. The less dominant athlete, 9 points.
There's Kapitan putting in work on the legs. You can see how Ramazanov is altering his stance by trying to lift up these legs to defend, and then Kapitan is actually chopping on the support leg with these power shots. He's working all the different targets, going to the head, going to the body, and going to the legs. Ramazanov keeps moving and firing with him. Rich Franklin, how'd you break that one down?
Man, Kapitan was doing a great job of just owning the ring there, moving forward constantly. You could see some of the damage that he's doing on the right side of Ramazan's body, but this was a great back and forth match. Not a significant difference between the two, but I have that Kapitan edging that one out, 10-9.
Unofficially, Ace Rich Franklin goes 10-9 for Kapitan Pit India Academy. What impressed me is the way that Kapitan backed up Ramazanov for so much of the opening round. Mitch, we've seen Ramazanov's career, and nobody has backed up the champion like that.
Yeah, Kapitan believes another key to his victory is going to be his activity. He has fought 5 times since Ramazanov last competed, so he is extremely well conditioned for this matchup. So he's going to try to push the pace from the opening bell, and he believes Ramazanov will slowly fade, but I think he's underestimating the conditioning of Ramazanov.
Cracking leg kicks from Kapitan. He knows that's one way to slow down the punching of Ramazanov. Overhand right there from Ramazanov to the back of the head, just a caution from the boss, Olivier Coste. Ramazanov counters the high kick.
I like the feints of Ramazanov, trying to pull out a reaction from Kapitan.
Spinning back fist from Ramazanov, keeps going to that technique. Long reach on the left hand from Aliverdi Ramazanov. Kapitan, 2-punch combination, high kick, nicely done. The old 3-2 to the round kick.
But a lot of the combinations that Ramazanov is throwing, Kapitan has deflected all of them, especially a lot of his signature techniques. The ones where he steps forward, switches stances and throws, and the spinning back fists. Kapitan knows they're coming. They've really researched Ramazanov very well.
Got to get off the wall here, Aliverdi Ramazanov. The left hook's going to catch him. Knee, corking knee, right hand from Kapitan. Continues to back up the champion. Nobody's backed up Ramazanov like this. Look at Kapitan storm forward, cracking outside thigh kick from Kapitan.
Oh, the way he's throwing that leg kick to the rear leg, man, that is nasty, because Ramazanov likes to lean back, especially when he's on the back foot.
I'm telling you, Dragon, Aliverdi Ramazanov's hurt from these leg kicks. He may be ready to go down. Yes, he goes down. He goes down.
4,
The count's on.
6, 7, 8, 9.
It's good night, Irene.
Wow.
Kapitan Pit India Academy knocks out Aliverdi Ramazanov with a leg kick. Can you believe it? Kapitan is the world champion. The Thai dominance continues.
Wow, going to the rear leg on a leg kick is extremely unorthodox. You never condition your rear leg for those kind of kicks. He couldn't stand, he couldn't handle it, it was too much. Those leg kicks were digging in, you could feel it from up here. Wow, Kapitan Pit India Academy doesn't even have dynamite in his hands, but he carries it in the legs too.
That man is frightening. Absolutely terrifying. Have a look at this. There's the left hook. It wobbled Aliverdi. And look at the leg kicks. Cuts him off. Cracks a leg, inside leg. Comes forward, goes the body, softens him up, cracks the leg again. And the poking right hand. He knew he had it. Aliverdi was hurt well before that. It was just a matter of time. Let's go to Dom Lau, make it all official.
This match was presented to you by Food Panda. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest for your winner by way of knockout and new bantamweight kickboxing world champion, Kapitan Pit India Academy.
Third man in the circle, Olivier Coste. The biggest of our referees had to be the man for the job in this one. Both men pouring with the lead, hands outside, thigh kick early on from Gilani. Multi-time kickboxing and Muay Thai champion. Rugrug on the outside. Good leg kick there from Gilani. Inside leg kick from Gilani. Outside leg kick from Rugrug. Attack the outside of the knee.
Cain attempted a possible takedown, but he's going to have to put some punches behind that entry if he wants to get Gilani down. Gilani is very experienced in all elements of martial arts.
Switching stance here, Gilani, southpaw at the moment. Drifts away from the left side of Gilani, does Rugrug. Which man will put the foot down first and try to flurry for the finish? It could happen at any moment. Patient so far is Gilani.
Look at him stalking his prey. The Panther's trying to put his back against the wall and let go of that straight left hand. Beautiful little body kick landed by Gilani.
Good catch of the high kick there from Gilani. He said that after mixed results recently, he wanted to really propel himself back onto the world stage, back into the heavyweight division big time in 2021. Alan Gilani. It starts tonight with Umar Cain.
That's what this match will do. The world right now is all eyes are on this matchup between these two gigantic athletes. I like the left body kicks landed by Gilani early.
Going to the big liver of Rugrug, Umar Cain. It's Gilani who's gotten off the better strike so far. He's landed almost everything on Rugrug.
I like the switch to southpaw by Gilani, and that opens up that left body kick. You can see how Cain's stance is really wide and high, so his body is wide open. If Gilani switches back to orthodox, the legs team start going after that leg kick again as well.
High kick from Gilani. Rugrug thought about a left hand. 2:45 remains, first round of 3. We are on the edge of our seats. It's one of those matches when you've got more beef than a cattle ranch in the circle. Anything can happen at any time. It'll take just one kick. It'll take just one punch.
Cain needs to find a way to close this distance. He does not want to sit at the end of these kicks playing this game with Gilani, because Gilani will just start peppering his body until those hands start to come down and he can land a massive head kick.
I thought Gilani had big deltoids. Look at the bunch of bananas on Umar Cain. Those shoulders are huge.
Yeah, I think Rich Franklin said that Cain wasn't that big, but maybe next to you he might not be that big, Mr. Franklin, but Cain looks gigantic in there.
I was just commenting on the fact that he's 195 centimeters, and I expected him to be 140 kg, and he's in the 120, 25-ish range.
Two absolute martial arts monsters here. Still filling out the proverbial waters as Gilani edges forward.
Time! Guys,
And referee Olivier Coste, I believe, wants to see more
okay?
action.
Choke!
Gilani's doing a good job of keeping him at this range, though. Just keeping Cain on the outside, just so we can start touching him with those legs. Cain's got to find a way to close this distance.
20 years ago.
There he goes. Now he starts hammering fisting his way into the pocket.
Gilani throws him up. Here comes Rugrug. Finally got some gusto now. Has the man from Senegal.
Gilani showed in his past matches, like with Tarek Kababes, he does know how to move his head and keep that head off the center line. Now Rugrug's trying to change levels, drop down in for a takedown.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go!
Gilani having words there with Olivier Coste. Takedown from Rugrug, top position now.
Nice takedown landed there by Rugrug as he transitions into the half. Let's see if Gilani's eating some massive shots.
Big right hands here from Rugrug, Umar Cain. Gilani could be in trouble, trying to get back to his feet against the Senegalese wrestling champion. And Rugrug keeps Gilani down, reins in those thunderous right hands. Gilani taking punishment. Rugrug unloading. It could be over soon. Olivier Coste on top of it. He continues to pound away. Gilani nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. It's good night. Rugrug has arrived.
Wow, just dropping the bombs, but then you could start to see Gilani right as he was about to hit the switch and go for a sweep. The referee jumped in and stopped it. He was just eating too many of those shots. You can't just sit there in the pocket and stay underneath a massive individual like that. Rich Franklin, what do you think?
I think it was a great stoppage by the referee, actually. Gilani took, I didn't actually make a count there, but there was at least a dozen unanswered strikes, and at some point in time, you just can't let somebody repeatedly get beat on like that.
You see the honor, the integrity, the humility, the respect displayed by our one championship athletes as Rook gets the win over Alan Gilani.
Look at this beautiful little takedown attempt. Had him going one way, turned the corner, swept out the leg, and put him on his back. And then he just starts dropping these thunderous shots down on Gilani. Gilani was trying to cover up. You can see him right there. But I think the only reason he was able to get that switch and to perform the sweep is because the referee stopped it and Kane relented.
Okay, it's the first win in his one career for Omar Kane. Tom Lau to make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest for your winner by way of technical knockout, Omar Kane.
Savannah M, a boxer who likes to take opponents down and finish with ground and pound against the tall, rangy kickboxer from Korea who opens up with the high knees.
Yeah, that was the game plan. She immediately did not want to tangle with Choi on the feet. She shoots in, gets that body lock. Let's see what she can do here in trying to get this match to where she feels she's going to do her best work, and that's on the canvas.
Choi would like to get the room to work those knees, work those high kicks, the leg kicks, also sit behind her jab. Savannah staying pressed onto her at the moment. Along the legs up on Choi. She drills a couple of knees in the midsection, little shoulder thrust there from M. Lots of instructions from the Korean corner of Choi.
Doing a good job of stuffing the head, controlling this takedown position. You can see Savannah Riems trying to drop down. She's got her hands clasped. That's a bad spot for Choi to be in. Let's see if Choi can dig some underhooks to stop this. Looks like it's inevitable. Oh, beautifully done. Gets her backside to the ground, immediately triangles the legs, and now she can start working from here.
This is not where Choi wanted to be inside the opening 1 minute 15 seconds. And M slowly, systematically beginning to take Choi apart.
You can hear Savannah Riem's coach, Justin Hamilton, saying, suck the legs in. She's trying to peel the backside away from the circle wall so she can get a better top position from her. But good job by Choi to work her way back up. She's got the underhook on the right side. Let's see if she can pummel around and change this position.
Shoulder thrust again from Savannah M, just rocking the chin back of Choi. Choi turns her against the wall. Savannah does a little tango, turns her back. No chance to use her striking at the moment for the Korean Choi. The Cambodian-American, aggressive so far, Savannah M.
Little hand work there from Choi. She's utilizing these underhooks very well. You can see she's got a whizzer and overhook on the left side, but you can see Savannah Riem is just keeps going for these takedowns. She's got a single leg now. Let's see if she can separate the legs and work for a takedown. But Choi's doing a good job of keeping her legs split and maintaining a good base.
Nice knee to the midsection there from Choi off the right leg. Left side of the face was exposed. That's where Choi's been striking Savannah M. Keeping her pressed against the wall here, M. 2:20 remaining, first of 3 of this catchweight contest. You're gonna hook that leg there, M. What does Choi need to do here, Dragon?
She's doing a really good job of it so far. She's only got an overhook on one side, and Savannah Riem's got a deep underhook on that. She's trying to drop down, but that overhook that Choi has is keeping her upright and not allowing Savannah Riem to drop down and attack those legs to complete the takedown. You can see the way she's trying to twist and torque. She's trying to off-balance Choi to put her on the backside, but but Choi's doing a good job of maintaining an upright position.
Rich, from a scoring perspective, tell us what's scoring here for either lady.
Well, right now, Savannah Yim she's been able to control the match, kind of put it against the cage. She's landed a takedown. Other than that, there's not much that's happened in the striking category, no real ground control. This is just a lot of back and forth on the fence and controlling who's actually in the center of the ring. So at this point in time, she's just kind of edging out on my scorecards, but nothing significant to give anybody a significant lead.
Choi tried to go for a takedown right there with the headlock, but she ended up kind of just sacrificing the position, and now she is exactly where she does not want to be, on the bottom with Savannah Yim looking to pass that guard. Choi's got some long legs. Let's see if she can keep her legs in the front of her body and keep Savannah Yim away from advancing this position.
Top position for Savannah Yim. 45 seconds remains in the first round. Choi receiving lots of instructions from her corner, so too is M. It's been a very calculated opening round for the Cambodian American. We will go to Rich Franklin between rounds again to give us some review of the first 5 minutes and who was scoring with what. Body shot there from M. Choi back to her feet. Can she get off some knees? Maybe an elbow. Drops down to a double single now from Savannah M. Looking for another takedown at the end of the round. Final 10-second clapper sounds. There's a knee from Choi, nicely placed. And this is how the round will end. Corking knee to the thigh there from Savannah M. Into the first round, we go to the Taos Dragon. Interesting.
Yeah, there was about 4 minutes of just clinch positions up against the side of the circle wall. Here's Savannah Yim trying to advance her position, but Choi does a great job of keeping her legs away from being triangled by Savannah Yim. That's going to be a tough one to score, Rich Franklin.
Yeah, this match was all over the place here, and you're right, Mitch. A lot of it was just the control up against the cage. So I'm gonna score the aggression category here is what I'm gonna talk about, because there was a little bit of groundwork, some takedowns. Even Choi was able to get back to her feet, you know, and work herself back up. So there wasn't any real dominant performance. But I will say that Savannah Yim was being the aggressor the entire time. That is the lowest scoring category, but I've scored things in other categories higher up the totem pole.
Second round set for 3. One championship unbreakable to a closed-door event at the Singapore Indoor Stadium. Long-reaching jab of Choi. Savannah Yim once again on the inside, does that nice early takedown from the Cambodian American.
Beautiful little duck under double leg by Savannah Yim as she lands in side control position. You can see Choi's trying to take her right leg and slide it in between the body of Savannah Yim so she can create that space, but Savannah Yim doesn't want to give that up. You can see she's trying to work now into a full mount position, but Choi was able to capture one leg and utilize those butterfly hooks to just maintain a safe guard.
Top position for M. Had side control earlier on. Lots of instructions from Choi's corner. She glances towards that corner. I think you're a little frustrated at their charge at the moment. M goes back to side control, cuts the hip in here. Pinning that left arm momentarily. What's she hoping to succeed with here, Mitch?
She's looking for a possible crucifix, but Choi's doing a good job of getting her legs back around the legs of M. So just so she saves herself a little bit of that, you know, more dominant position trying to be established by M. But now M's she's possibly threatening an arm triangle. Let's see if she can work to the other side. Choi's trying to bridge out of it. Looks like she's escaped the arm triangle, but she gave up mount in the process.
Dominance here for him. She can land the ground and pound. Oh, beautifully done. Thuds away with the elbows, does M. Choi with no place to go. Open for punishment, drops an elbow to the orbital. There's still a long time to go in this round. 3:15 remaining, and Savannah Yim in the top position, mounted on Choi.
Riding the position, riding.
Oh,
Choi up on top. How about that dragon?
Oh man, you can see Savannah Yim was trying to posture up so she could drop heavier ground and pound, and she gave up the position from a big bridge by Choi. Great work by the Korean striker to work her way back up, and now she's exactly where she was most of the first 5, pressed up against the circle wall.
Some better signs from Choi. Still in control, takes her down again, goes to side control. Wonderful work from Savannah M. Halfway through the match.
Man, these grappling exchanges must be exhausting for Choi to just be constantly just thrown into the washing machine and just ragdolled around. Now she's got the crucifix. Choi's got to move. The referee is not going to allow her to take these unanswered shots.
This one may be over. There's no defense here from Choi. Mohammed Suleiman right on top of it. Indeed, it's over. Savannah M gets the win by a ground and pound.
Wow, she had a game plan. She stuck to it perfectly. And that was to close the distance, take this match to the ground, and punch her way to a victory. And she did exactly that.
Rich Franklin, she made it look easy, Savannah M.
I tell you, she was patient in the first round. A lot of that back and forth against the cage. Didn't really press for the ground stuff, but then in this second round, you can see that she was kind of up in the tempo, more authoritative takedowns when she hit the ground. And then once she got on the ground, you can see that she did make quick work of what she was doing here.
Good refereeing here, Dragon, from Mohammed Suleiman.
Yeah, look at this. Had the crucifix. There was no place for Choi to go, and the referee just saved her from unnecessary damage.
There it is, the finish once again. The face exposed, no chance to defend for Choi. Grimacing, and the referee had no choice but to dive in. Okay, let's go to Dom Lau to make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest for your winner by way of technical knockout, Savannah M.
They touch gloves. Keciojevic likes to control center circle, thrusts out the jab early there. Towering Serbian. Good jab there from Isaev. Outside leg kick misses from Isaev. Keciojevic coming forward, loops the lead hand, overhand right to left hook there from Isaev, then goes downstairs. Nice jab too through the guard from Keciojevic. Rib kick from Keciojevic, and the looping hands early. The Serbers open up strongly in the first 30 seconds.
This is what Isaev needs to do. He needs to close that distance and you neutralize that reach advantage that Keciojevic has. But Keciojevic is finding a home with that jab.
Keciojevic, chin tucked, low sweep there from Beybulat Isaev. It's been a very good start, particularly from Mihailo Keciojevic. Straight down the center corridor with that beautiful jab-2 combination. Has to use that reach, that height. And he does, full extension on the right cross. Good double forearms guard, winging them now. Isaev backs up, did not want to do that against Keciojevic. You've got to plant yourself. You've got to stay on the inside. Oh, that's why. Forget about it. He planted him like a tree. One punch sends him to the land of Nod. One of the finest one-punch knockouts we have ever seen.
Oh my good golly, Miss Molly. Did you see that right hand, Michael Schiavello? Wow! You could see he was closing that distance, but then that right hand just came over the top. Take a look at it again. You could see he was going to the body, but then boom! Lowers the boom on Keciojevic with a beautiful overhand right to call it a night. That was stupendous, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
My word. Did you see the gum shield fly from his mouth? Such was the impact of that one single mandible crashing punch from Beybulat Isaev.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has called a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 22 seconds in the opening round for your winner by way of knockout, Beybulat Isaev.
Kwon Won-il, Chen Ray, touch gloves. Kwon Won-il in the purple trunks, the long arms of the pretty boy. Got to watch the right hand of the Korean. And that goes for it early with the hooking punches. It just ducks under the wicked round kick. Overhand right to get out of the clinch situation there from the Ghost. Uppercut to a left hook from Chen Ray. Jab to kangaroo from Kwon Won-il. Another cross down the center corridor. Checks the low kick and evades the right hand.
Kwon Won-il said he wanted to mix in those takedowns, and he did attempt one right there. And watch for Chen Ray to try to counter that right hand of Kwon Won-il. That's what he's doing. He's trying to counter that left hand, or the right hand rather, with his own left hook.
Absolutely no filling up process whatsoever in this one. They're both hunting for a knockout early. Kwon Won-il still looking for a takedown of Chen Ray. Chen Ray hooking punches, then a straight right cross. Uppercut off the lead hand from Kwon Won-il.
These guys both knew exactly what they were getting into, both showcasing good head movement, but this is what we pay to see right here. Look at the way these two are throwing hands inside the pocket.
Kwon Won-il edging his way forward. Already some damage to the left cheekbone of Chen Ray. Body shot, bolo punch from Kwon Won-il. Stiff right hand from Chen Ray. Jab from Chen Ray, no right hand for company. Jab again from the Chinese athlete, stunned him with that left. There's another left hook, a body kick from Kwon Won-il. Toe-to-toe in a phone booth. Body shot again from the pretty boy. Jab two, shoots in for a double leg and gets a takedown.
Oh, I like how he's mixing in those takedowns, Michael Schiavello. He gets on top, taking Chen Ray away from his strength, putting him on his back. Now he gets to do some work. This is where his height advantage is going to come into play. He's going to be able to hit Chen Ray from a variety of positions when he starts to posture up.
Dropping elbows from the top position is Kwon Won-il. Nice ground and pound there from Kwon Won-il. You see Chen Ray pulling him down, trying to control the Korean's posture. Kwon Won-il will not allow Chen Ray to his feet. Hammer fist strikes now, drives and knuckles in off the right glove.
Yeah, good ground and pound let go by Kwon Won-il. Now he's in the half guard. He does like this half guard position. It gives him better control. Now he's trying to set up possibly an arm triangle, but he's on the wrong side. He needs to get his body to the other side where the circle wall is to complete this triangle.
Half guard position for Kwon Won-il. Just past the halfway point of this opening round.
Let's go, work to finish.
Can he open up that right leg, get the right leg of his own out and go to side control perhaps? Postures up again, drops the right hand to the brow. There's a hammer fist strike to the side of the jaw. Nice head movement on the canvas there from Chen Ray.
You can see Kwon Won-il is very comfortable inside that half guard position, but Chen Ray was moving his head real nicely to evade a lot of these ground and pound shots.
Stiff, look at that, like a harpoon careening into the chin there of Chen Ray. Drops the elbow, rakes it across the nose. This is precision GNP from Kwon Won-il.
I like how he set that two up, Michael. He framed off his face and then just slid right into the elbow. Now he's looking to take the back of Chen Ray. Chen Ray's got to keep his back against the wall. He cannot allow Kwon Won-il to circle around and take his back, which he just did.
Rich Franklin, you'll be assessing the damage on the face of Chen Ray, no doubt.
Oh, for sure. I'm actually, as you asked me that question right now, Schiavello, I am sitting here noting that on my paper.
Top position, full mount now. The hammer first strikes. The pretty boy unloading. Look at this. Look at him go. Wreck-It Ralph style. Kwon Won-il unloading on a hapless Chen Ray. It could be over soon if Chen Ray doesn't defend. Kwon Won-il going bananas from the top position. The elbows, the hammer fists, the knuckles to the nose, to the jaw, to the temple. Where does Chen Ray go? Takes another elbow and another elbow. Kwon Won-il signed the pink slips, signed the ownership papers. Here's all over Chen Ray. Oh my word, another elbow. And now off the left arm, they just keep coming. The elbows just keep coming. There's no relent from Kwon Won-il. The referee may stop it. Still Chen Ray's in there. And still Kwon Won-il drops the elbows. The sharp tip of the elbow. Raining down on the face of Chen Ray. Oh, Chen Ray gets out. Oh, what a warrior. Can you believe it? How did he get to his feet? Throws an uppercut, does the Ghost. Throws a right hand, the Ghost. This is crazy. What a round. And we're going to round 2.
Man, Kwon Won-il went full Donkey Kong as he was going hammer fists. But this was a beautiful little combination. Look at that head movement from Kwon Won-il as he landed the kick, but then Chen Rey answered right back with a right hand. Look at Kwon Won-il marching him down, staying true to his word, saying he was going to mix in the takedowns because there was a clear advantage for him on the ground. And then just going whack-a-mole as the hammer fist started coming down. And then Kwon Won-il switched to the elbows. Rich Franklin breaking down.
Man, this was a great high-paced match at the beginning when they were on their feet. And I was sitting there thinking, if something doesn't happen, I don't know how I'm going to score this at the end because they were going back and forth. But Kwon Won-il landed that takedown, and once he landed that takedown, it was all him with the ground control, moving to half guard, the ground and pound that he had there, taking the back. It was amazing seeing Chen Rey get back to his feet, and he did score on my card on that, but obviously with the damage that was inflicted from all those strikes, that's the highest scoring category that we have so far.
What a first round. You've got to catch your breath. My goodness, the action on that one. Second of 3. Right hand. The damage category scored the way of Kwon Won-il in the first round. Chen Rey was taking the damage. We are scored as an overall contest, folks, not round by round, but certainly after 5 minutes, Kwon Won-il in the driver's seat. Jab there from Chen Rey.
The Ghost needs to reappear in this round with something intense, Michael. He had a beating put on him, but look at him. What a warrior Chen Rey is.
Body,
body, head.
Look at this snappy jab from Chen Rey. Jab again from Chen Rey. Can he keep it on the feet? Kwon Won-il. He's called the pretty boy. Doesn't like getting hit in the face. Nice dipping body shot there from the Korean. Jab out of southpaw, back to orthodox now, Chen Rey. Southpaw again and back to orthodox. The confidence building on Chen Rey. That uppercut went higher than my blood pressure.
Chen Rey does not want to allow himself to get backed up against the wall. I know exactly what Kwon Won-il is trying to do. He's trying to corral him up against that wall, and then he's going to look for another one of those takedowns. He had a clear advantage on the ground, and I think he wants to get back to it.
Goes inside the phone booth now. Overhand right from Chen Rey. Body shot from Kwon Won-il, the uppercut from Chen Rey. Overhand elbow, bit of Muay Thai, gets clipped with the left hand and a right. The right hand stunned him. Here comes Kwon Won-il, the Muay Thai clip Chen Rey. Big left hand, smack bang, smack bang. How is Chen Rey still standing? How is Chen Rey still standing? The Ghost won't go down, oh, spinning back elbow. How is he still standing? The Ghost won't fall. The Ghost won't go down. And he rallies back. He goes to the body. He tries for a Thai clinch.
I cannot believe these two are just standing there training like this. What a chin. Chen Rey told me he had a good chin, but I did not believe it. To this extent, he has eaten every single one of these shots and absorbed them and then just answered right back.
Chen Rey, the human sponge, absorbing everything. Another left hand, another right hand from Kwon Won-il. That right hand usually knocks out opponents. That right hand knocked out Bruno Pucci last time out, but Chen Rey surviving. And there's Chen Rey powering back with the left. Kwon Won-il comes forward. We're seeing some damage on the face of the pretty boy now.
Man, Chen Rey's best defense is to block with his face and then just counter back. He's eaten 2 of those spinning back elbows. Look at him taking a big, deep breath.
Amazing scenes here in Singapore in this closed-door event. Body shot, liver shot there from Kwon Won-il. Jab from Chen Rey.
Kwon Won-il has to be wondering what he has to do to get Chen Rey out of there. He's just got to pull out the kitchen sink and club him over the side of the head because Chen Rey will not fall.
How do you get rid of the Ghost? It's time for Kwon Won-il to pull out the Ouija board. It's the only way to get rid of Chen Rey. He won't go down. He won't get knocked out. Here comes Kwon Won-il. Oh, look at the guts and intestinal fortitude on Chen Rey to keep coming forward, even though he's tired, even though he's taken so much damage. That martial arts warrior spirit carries him on.
I like the way Kwon Won-il slips those punches and just digs to the body. Look at these two just trading shots.
Mitch, any chance there's a rope-a-dope strategy here from Chen Ray?
Man, he might be trying to have Kwon Wanil punch himself out, but he is just absorbing all of these shots. You are not supposed to block punches with your face like that and still be standing.
Another right hand. Another straight cross.
In the second round.
Uppercut from Chen Ray. What's he possibly got left here? It's amazing resilience, amazing human spirit from Chen Ray. 45 seconds to go, big overhand right to a left hook. Kwon Wanil teeing off on him like a golf course, and still Chen Ray standing and rallying back. Chen Ray grunting behind every shot. Kwon Wanil just can't drop him. Chen Ray taking more shots than a camera, and still he is here. Another right hand would have dropped the lesser man. The left hook caught him sweetly, cleanly, and Chen Ray still fires back with a left hook of his own. This is tremendous. This is all hard. This is pure box office from Chen Ray.
Round, Michael. We've still got another 5 minutes of this.
Will he come out for the third? Will he come out for the third? That is amazing.
Man, Unbreakable 2, the war of attrition continues as the Ghost challenges the Pretty Boy. And just, oh, Michael, these shots. Look at these shots. Watch the replay.
Speaking of Unbreakable, you may as well call Chen Ray David Dunn. You may as well have named tonight one championship Chen Ray. He is unbreakable because those shots would have broken any other man.
My jaw hurts. Rich Franklin, how'd you score those first 10?
I'm sitting over here cringing watching this, and Chen Ray is living up to the name Unbreakable for sure. Look, I can score this in the first 5 minutes of the match. Kwon Wan took a lead, big lead with the ground control in the second round here. Obviously, it's all about the striking superiority. Chen Ray is landing some strikes, but they're just obviously, as you're watching, not of the same quality. Michael, you mentioned something about a rope-a-dope. Typically, when you're rope-a-doping, you're not throwing back, and you can tell that Chen Ray is just getting more and more tired and worn as he goes.
Third and final round. After 10 minutes of action, it is Kwon Wanil in control. But you cannot rule out the Ghost. Chen Ray is still here. He is still haunting Kwon Wanil. And Kwon Wanil backs him off again. How much of this punishment can one man absorb and still keep coming back? The heart of Chen Ray, tremendous. What warrior spirit eats an uppercut, eats another right hand, body shot, left hook.
That body shot, Michael, that body shot landed right there.
Now it's over.
He couldn't take too many more of those, man. You can just see him start to wince a little bit. And Kwon Wanil was landing that left hook to the body over and over again. And then it was just one too many. Punch him in the face was not gonna do it. He had to go to the body. He had to go to the liver to shut him down. That's the only way you're gonna get the Ghost out of there. But what a tremendous striking performance by the Pretty Boy, Kwon Wanil.
A beautiful liver shot from Kwon Wanil. Folds the Ghost in half like a piano accordion. And that is the humility, the honor, the respect, the courage, the virtues of our one championship athletes.
Look at this, just landed a stiff jab, but then just went to the body. There was no way he was gonna put Chen Ray out going up top to the head. The body shot had to get it done, but it was just that beautiful accuracy. We spoke about it time and time again coming from Kwon Wanil.
Phenomenal, phenomenal match. Let's go to Tom Lau to put it in the record books.
This match was presented to you by Myanmar Airways International. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest for your winner by way of technical knockout, Kwon Wanil.
Cirilli's been bounding up and down his corner. Vagabond was standing flat-footed, staring across. And here we go. The Italian hammer. Mauro Cirilli against the Dagestan machine, the monster Abdulbasir Vagabov. Cirilli, the thicker built of the two, the taller of the two. Vagabov has got explosiveness. But they call Cirilli the hammer for two reasons. A, his right hand is so powerful, he hits you like a hammer. And B, well, his initials are MC. There's the right hand from Cirilli. Fake there from Cirilli. Already his corner saying bravo, tutto bene, very good, all is well. I like what they see so far from the hammer.
Cirilli told me earlier this week that he expected to counter punch off of Vagabov's big right hand. That's what the footwork is. That's where he's trying to get. He's trying to counter that big right hand that he knows Vagabov is going to try to throw. But he's circling to the correct side, though.
He's covering a lot of the circle early here. Is Mauro Cirilli. The Italian now gets the center circle. Jab two from him. Vagabov, hands up high as well, they should be. We all know the knockout power in the hands of Mauro Cirilli. Jab two again from Cirilli. Brings in a 46% knockout ratio, 23% submission ratio. 7 KOs in 12 wins for Vagabov, who has a 92% winning rate.
Vagabov's trying to close that distance. Right now he's got a high crotch and transitions to a double leg. Goes back to the single. Good job so far by Cirilli to dig that underhook, separate the legs, and try to pull him up. He does not want to allow Vagabov to drop down, get those legs nice and tight, and clasp his hands.
Vagabov's gone 10-0 in his last 10. Cirilli breaks off, resets. Looking in pretty good shape here tonight, Mauro Cirilli. Fakes the right hand. Vagabov on one championship debut. Certainly the biggest stage he's ever competed on. How will he handle it? It's a whole different ball game when you step up to one championship. Jab there from Cirilli, who unsuccessfully vied for the world title against Brandon Vera. Was knocked out by Vera from a drift away left hand from the champ. Says he'd love another crack at Vera.
You good? You good? Watch out your fingers, okay?
Those open.
Choke!
Fingered gloves, just going to be careful of the eye pokes there. An apology from Vagabov. How do you see the debut of Vagabov so far, Dragon?
Vagabov, he keeps trying to close that distance. He wants to get in nice and tight. You can see that Cirilli has a nice little advantage on the feet. He's moving well, sticking out that jab. He's circling away, avoiding the damage. But I think Vagabov wants to get this match to the ground. I think he wants to get that takedown.
Saw a good counter right hand a few moments ago from Vagabov. Cirilli trying to set the right hammer by probing with the jab. Lots of instructions from the Italian corner of Cirilli. Outside leg kick from Mauro. Bolo punch off the right. Nice clinch and knee there from Mauro Cirilli. Left hook, needed the right hand over it though. Did you expect Vagabov to start like this, Dragon, or do you think he would have started more explosively?
He's definitely trying. He's trying to close that distance, but Cirilli's moving around really well. He knows that Vagabov wants to get in nice and tight and go to war inside that phone booth. And Cirilli's moving around well, circling to the weak side, putting out that jab and staying away from danger.
Overhand rights from Vagabov, doesn't quite have the timing nor the distance. Under a minute remaining in the first round. Cirilli's used a lot of the circle here. Continues that lateral movement. Left hook, wild looping right hand from Vagabov. May want to tighten that up. Looping right hand again from Vagabov. High kick from Cirilli, showing some flexibility, the big fella. Vagabov went for a double leg, couldn't execute a takedown, tried to gut punch in knee, Muay Thai clinch and a high knee from Cirilli.
Good takedown defense showcased by the Italian as he marches forward. Now they're going to war inside the pocket as the 20-second mark hits. Takedown by Vagabov, but Cirilli's right back up to his feet.
Cirilli throws the high knees. Great performance so far from the Italian hammer.
10 seconds.
Final 10 seconds of the round. Thought about a front kick, did Cirilli. Vagabov, some damage around the forehead, around the bridge of the nose. We go to the towels. Wow, Dragon, what a start to our heavyweight battle of the big boys in our main event.
You know, typically we see Chirilli doing really good work when he's going forward, but he has changed things up, and he's doing a good job of staying away from Vagabov, utilizing that backward movement. He's staying away, putting the jab out there, and winning some of these striking exchanges. But I'm also impressed by his takedown defense. Rich Franklin, break down the first 5 minutes for him.
Yeah, after 5 minutes, nobody has significant control of this match right now, but I would say that Chirilli is definitely, for the most part, dictating the pace. Vagabov did that takedown towards the end, but they weren't on the ground very long, maybe 2 or 3 seconds. He was back up. I did score it as a takedown, but there was nothing that he really did with it. Otherwise, Chirilli's doing a good job, landing a few extra punches here and there, and stopping the takedown. So right now, I have him marginally ahead on my scorecards.
And a good view there of the damage on the face of Vagabov and the bridge of the nose. A few little scratches on the forehead. Nothing too serious, though. Second round of 3 of our main event. Cirilli's corner telling him all good. Use your left hand to set up the right hand. Vagabov waiting. Cirilli forced him to move a lot in the opening round. Cirilli used a lot of the circle. Certainly not a one-dimensional Mauro Cirilli. He told us, oh, leg hurt him. Here comes the finish from Cirilli. The Italian hammer! The Italian hammer pounds him out.
Cirilli does his best work when he goes forward. Cirilli landed a beautiful jab, went low. I think it was the punches that hurt him. Touched him on the face, went low with the kick. Vagabov crumbled, and then Cirilli just started letting the ground and pound go. I think it was the leg. Look at this. Look at that. Boom. Jab, got the guard up, boom, the leg kick landed. Vagabov goes down, and Cirilli just starts letting it go. He just ended a 10-match win streak against a very dangerous opponent.
Mitch, I'm still trying to figure out what was it that did the damage. Was it the jab or the leg kick?
It looked like the guard came up, like the hands were up there, but that low kick, I think that was the one.
All right, let's go to Tom Lau to make it all official.
This match was presented to you by Food Panda. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee has called a stop to this contest for your winner by way of technical knockout, Mauro